Hello, employee. On May 25th, Minitoon posted a video called, Hello Employee, on your YouTube channel. And here we are once again to theorize what we saw in this video. So without further ado, let's go. Let's get straight to the point. So far, we don't know if this teaser was for Intercity, Piggy Lost Book or for Book 3, most unlikely. But the biggest evidence points to Piggy the Lost Book. That said, let's theorize what we can see in this video. Avalia Entrepreneur Program or Just Eat is a program about protection services through mechanics and machines, focused on bringing together scientists, inventors, and entrepreneurs to develop projects related to technology and security and thus spread these technological innovations around the world. This idea is already very evident in this introduction. They probably not only work with the robots we saw in the teaser, but they must have several other projects. But certainly the robot project is one of the main and most important. The video is like a VHS tape, which indicates that it is something old, around 1970 and the 2000s. We still have little information about the intentions of this program, its members, and its partners. As said by Ryder himself, they spend a lot of money on this project, but just like any other program and institution, they need investment. And who finances them? The insolents? The government? Private groups? Companies? We do not know. We saw many robots and models of robots in the video. Many of them are similar to Duokara, which is clearly no coincidence. Duokara came from that place, consequently Eddie Hazard had some relationship with that place. The robots appear to be in early testing, where they still have defects and are in prototype form. Possibly, these robots would inspire Kona in the creation of Robbie years later. Although they serve to help, the video makes us question a little about how they work. And the video makes it clear to us that something is not right here. Maybe someone is changing the robots' programming? Did they gain consciousness? Or are they being controlled? Does EEP have hidden plans? We don't know, these are just some hypotheses. As the video is from years ago, we can deduce that they have evolved technology a lot and today there are much more intelligent robots. A great example is Robbie himself. Another idea is that with the advancement of technology, they are able to use robotics for other purposes, such as replacing limbs. We saw this with Mr. P in Chapter 12 of Book 1. And we certainly know that the video is in the past, as the robots are very different and obviously older than those present in the story. Just look at Mr. P and Robbie to see this difference. We had an emphasis on food in the teaser. And this is catching the attention of a lot of people. During the scene we see the dolls of people in the brain saying that food is bad. Whereas with robots it's good food. Some say they want to control people's minds with food. This could be the robots or people higher up in the program. Another theory could be that they want to turn people into robots, in an attempt to create stronger and smarter individuals. I'm honestly very confused and have no ideas about what to think about the food. Many are paying a lot of attention to Mr. Clip, so let's take a look at him. Many are saying that Mr. Clip is Kona, because we saw in a note from Season 6 that at the bottom it is signed with K-Clip. In addition, Caillou Dex responded in a post on Twitter who were the voices in the trailer, and there he says Kona. This is the proof we have that Mr. Clip is the youngest Kona, from a time when he worked at EAT, many years ago. Despite this, the community is in doubt about this. I'm a little included in this too, and I'll present my points. But everything leads us to believe that Clip is the real Kona. Now, I will explain the reasons why there is this doubt between Kona and Mr. Clip. 1. Its design is different from the original Kona. But of course Minitoon may have done a redesign in Kona.
What he thinks about
the voice is older. Mr. Clip's voice sounds like someone in their 40s, more or less. So if he were Kona, today Kona would be an elderly man. And that's not what it looks like when we saw it in Book 2. 3. The VHS video. VHS is old, as I said, it was from 1970 to the 2000s, so if Mr. Clip were to be Kona, Kona would be much older in history. 4. Clip is a surname. Clip is just the last name, we don't know Mr. Clip's real name, and that already tells us a lot. Mr. Clip is Kona's father. Therefore, his son would have the same name. In other words, Mr. Clip had a son, Kona, and therefore, Clip is just his surname. And now it fits into the timeline. And one last idea is that Clip might just be short for the species Klipspringer. Which means Mr. Clip has no relationship with Kona. After all, just because it's the same animal they must have some connection? Despite these questions, so far everything suggests that Mr. Clip is Kona. Which reveals an interesting and mysterious past for the character. Ryder is a red panda and a technical consultant. He accompanies us during the video. Obviously he is presenting the program to new employees. Giving basic information. One cool thing is seeing Ryder's personality in the video, something we don't see much of in the game. Returning to the video. Ryder seems to be a little anxious and lost during the video. At times he looks around as if he is reading a script. This could indicate that Eep is not friendly, and that place is not what they say it is. At the end we have a bug and Ryder appears. Standing with his eyes turned away, and robots are all around him. From people's theories we have some different views of this. 1. Ryder is a robot. 2. Ryder turned into a robot. 3. Ryder is dead. Well, I guess he's not a robot. Why? Because Ryan is very expressive, makes mistakes, and has a lot of movements, and based on the robots we've seen, this still wouldn't be possible. And maybe he turned into a robot? Maybe. I personally don't really believe in this idea yet. They're saying that Ryan's eyes at the end are the same as the robot's. But the robot's eyes are glowing and Ryan's aren't. I honestly don't know what to believe. Is Ryder dead? Possibly. I think it's difficult that we will see Ryan alive in any game, be it Intercity or another book. Of course we will see Eep at another time, but because we don't know what this video is about, it is difficult to deduce a future for them. Maybe we'll see him in the past with another book, or we'll see him in Intercity. If it is only in Intercity, the Eep will be very different from what we saw in this teaser. Maybe Eep has gone bankrupt and we will see the ruins? Or perhaps the company was destroyed by the infection. Now, if we were to see Eep in another book, like the Lost Book or a Book 3, which is more unlikely. We have no way of knowing whether the game will be a prequel or take place after Book 2 or during the events of Book 1 and Book 2. But for sure, when we see the Eep, it won't be the same as the one we saw in the teaser. That's what I had to say. Thanks for watching.